Hello everyone and welcome to this brand new video. Now this isn't just going to be a regular video, this is going to be the introduction to a 6-part mini series that I'm doing here on YouTube that's going to teach you exactly how to go from a coach that's maybe starting off, maybe got a few clients, to becoming an autonomy creator, someone that's making 20k a month, working 4 hours a day, and actually has the freedom that they want in their life. Now I'm not going to be holding anything back. This isn't going to be something where I'm going to give you 90% of the way there and then 10% is hidden so you can buy my program. I'm not going to do any of that BS. I just want to see who's actually serious and going to watch this 6-part mini series completely through and that wants to learn how to build a coaching business that's not only profitable but also is done in a way where it gives you the freedom to work on the things that you actually want to work on. So without further ado, I'm going to jump on this presentation and get into things and actually show you the secrets to win. So other than that, guys, see you in the actual video. Hello and what is up, gang? So in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can fuck building a personal brand and build systems instead, which is my 6-part mini series. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So this is going to show you exactly how you can build your coaching business without cold outreach, without expensive ads, without a big team, or constantly relying on viral content to grow. So obviously you want to reach 20k a month profit and beyond and become an autonomy creator. But how do we actually do this? What steps do you take? Because there's a million ways to get there. And I'll show you my process and what's got me the best results with the least amount of headache. So obviously I've made videos on this in the past. Feel free to check those out on my YouTube. But this 6-part series is pretty much all you're going to need to really get all of the things, all of the bits and bobs in place in your mind to get started. I'm not going to, leave anything hidden. So just a bit of background for those that don't know me. My name is Jay Hyatt. I run a program called Creatr.One together with my business partner, Sebastian. And we plan to take this program to the moon and make it the best program ever. So that's why feel free to stick around. But 2 years ago, things looked very, very different for me. I was freshly dropped out of fashion design school. I wanted to pursue my dreams of building a clothing brand, but I didn't have the business, I didn't have the knowledge, and I realized that when I was going into fashion school, I wasn't learning the skills to build that business. So now I'm not going to go in depth on that, but if you want to, look more into that, then I've got other videos on my channel. But I struggled constantly, and I tried every single strategy possible, and it didn't work. But 2 years ago, I dropped out and I managed to build myself a personal brand, managed to build up my agency, and eventually help coaches scale their business, right? And I invested tens of thousands of dollars into mentors, into courses. So I've been through it all. I've been through the courses, I've been through the mentors, and I know exactly what people are offering. I know the different processes. I know the cold outreach and the VAs. I know the VSL to opt in to book call. I know all of the things, and this is the simplest and easiest way I've found, okay? And this mini-series will break down everything I've learned over that period and the countless hours of brainstorming and trying to crack the code, okay? So I'm just going to cut through 2 years of struggle for you guys, okay? And this isn't about posting a certain type of content or to go viral and have a dialed-in sales script. It's about building a system, right? A lot of people tell you to build a personal brand, but I don't really give a fuck about building a personal brand, to be honest. I like building a system that works for me. That's what I think is more valuable than building a personal brand where you constantly post content and get nothing back, okay? And that actually allows you to monetize your efforts, okay? So let's get right into things. I call my unique system the Creatr system. Now, I'll get into that in a little bit, but let's just dive right in, okay? So because I'm just an amazing human being and I want to bless you guys that are watching this and give you a bit of a reward, if you watch all 6 of these, videos in this mini-series, there's going to be 6 letters hidden in every single one of these presentations. And if you crack the code and you send me the whole finished 6-letter word in my free school community, I will unlock my $100 workshop completely for free. A few months ago, I did a workshop with a select amount of people where they had to pay to join this workshop, and I broke down the Creatr system in a bit more detail, or not even detail, but I unlocked some things that were very niche and very, very specific on those calls with the people that joined. And if you watch all 6 of these videos and you join my school community for free and you text me that word in the DMs, I'll unlock it completely for free for you. And the first letter, here's the first letter right here. I'm just going to highlight it right here. You guys can see it. That's the very first letter. So if you watch all the 6 of the others, they're going to be hidden in the presentations just like this. And you guys can just unlock it. So hopefully that gives you a bit of a reason to go forth and watch the rest of this amazing material. But yeah, let's just get into it. So let me show you that this stuff actually works. I don't want to really go in depth and be like all salesy and show you all these results, but because I want you to trust me, I need to show this, okay? So we've worked with a lot of different people from all over the globe, right? UK, America, Australia, everywhere, right? Middle East. And it's been really, really a blessing, to be honest. We work with all sorts of coaches, tennis coaches, mindset coaches, art coaches, business coaches, fitness coaches. It's been really amazing. And I love working with a lot of different people. Jay's doing 60K pounds a month, which is about $80,000. Paul is helping men and women improve their mobility. He's helping people improve their performance in jiu-jitsu. We've got so many people. We've got Sean helping realtors. We've got Imtiaz helping men improve their mindset and their physique. We've got Jake helping people with their art. We've got Amy. Jeez, I forget names, but we're working with Amy helping people with psoriasis. Working with Jay helping people with their mindset and manifestation. Working with Samuel. He's a 2017 natural bodybuilding champion. Can you believe that? Helped over 800 clients and so many others, right? I'm not going to really dive into all of the people that will work because I'll be here all day, but I will work with a lot of different people within this space, okay? And personally, from implementing the Creatr system, which we're going to dive into, I was able to travel, I was able to have freedom, and that's why I developed, the Creatr system. And that's why I want you to become an autonomy creator, to have the autonomy in your life, to travel, to experience, to do things in your own time. And that's why I put these pictures here, because I've been able to go to Cyprus. I've been able to go to, just a few weeks I was in Amsterdam. I've been able to go to Hungary, Prague, all these places within the past year. And it's just honestly been a blessing. So I wanted to share that, and I want you to achieve that as well. So let's just make this a good use of your time, okay? Because to be honest, at Creatr.One, we don't help anyone. We don't want to help anyone. We want to help a particular person and make our community really close-knit for the people that can actually, benefit from what we do, okay? So who this is not for? This is not for complete beginners who want quick results or shortcuts, right? If you just literally never posted a piece of content online before, I'm sorry, but this is not for you. This is for someone that's been posting, been trying to get clients, been trying to grow their coaching business, maybe got a few clients here and there, but really want to have a system to scale, really want a robust system that they can rely on that's going to work year on year on year, right? It's based on principles, okay? This isn't for ambitious, lazy people, right? People who value money over impact. This isn't for people who want to figure things out on their own, right? Get some free value and then realize that, oh, I'm just going to figure out things on my own. Because the honest truth is, I've invested tens of thousands on mentors, and if I didn't do that, I would have been completely fucked. Because the honest truth is the devil is in the details, right? Everything is nuanced. I could give one coach one piece of advice that would be completely wrong for another coach. And that's just the honest truth. I'm going to be 100% real with you guys, right? Obviously, this mini-series is going to give you tons of value, but everything is nuanced, okay? Okay, anyone that is too proud to copy a system that already works, right? People come to me and they're like, hey, I've got this system. I think it's going to work better than yours. There's this, and this, and I think it's only working for me because I'm special. It's like, no. Of course, your offer, your messaging, that can be unique. But in terms of the system and the principles, that's always going to stay the same. Getting attention will stay the same. Converting and nurturing, that will stay the same. So there's certain principles that always stay the same. So don't be too proud to copy, okay? This isn't for people who want to grind away creating content to go viral and never really want to convert that attention, want to live off sponsorships, right? This is for people that want to build their own product that they're extremely proud of, their own community, their own crew of people that they love and want to help, okay? So who this is for, right? This is people who value freedom over everything. They love helping people, making impact. It's for an ambitious coach, freelancer, agency owner, or consultant that is ready to scale, okay? So this is for someone that doesn't want to be glued to their laptops, right? And want to be having systems that are working in the background that are working while they're sleeping. And this is for people who want to attract a perfect fit dream clients without tons of views, right? You don't need to go viral. You don't need a huge personal brand to attract those perfect people that you can help, okay? So what you're looking for is a simple, effective framework to grow your high-ticket coaching business, okay? And you want a consistent flow of perfect fit leads 24/7, and you're fed up with people wasting your time on sales calls that are non-serious, right? We've got ways that we can limit the amount of time that you're spending on calls, that people want free advice, free this, free that. We want people that are dedicated and want to work with you. And you want to work with dream clients, okay? If that's you, make sure to take notes, okay? Because this episode and the rest of the episodes are going to be fucking sick. Like, I'm going to be serious. Like, I've put every blood, sweat, and tears into these episodes because I know how much I struggled. I know how much I tried different things. You know, I spent so much time doing all these different things, and this is the simplest, easiest way to scale, okay? I want everyone who watches this mini-series to have the tools that they need to become an autonomy creator. Like, I want someone texting me in like 3 months' time being like, hey, Jay, I watched your mini-series, check this out. And they just got results, right? That's my goal, okay? So you are, like, let me just break this down. Someone that is an autonomy creator is someone that builds a flywheel rather than a funnel, that sells one offer with multiple levels of access, that retain dream clients for years and not months, has 90% plus profit margins, uses AI as a tool and not a solution, and attracts dream clients and doesn't chase them, okay? They remove funnels and build reciprocity and remove guarantees and only sell access to themselves, okay? So let me break this down further. So obviously, when it comes to me, myself, like I built Creatr.One together with my business partner. I help coaches, creators become autonomy creators. But let me just get into like what we've actually been able to achieve only really a very short time creating Creatr.One. You know, our clients have an annual recurring revenue of over $2 million. We've helped our clients generate tens of millions of views, tens of thousands of followers, and generate multiple six figures. You know, I grew my personal brand to 18,000 followers in just 6 months that are qualified people following my account. And if you want to go viral and be famous and purely focus on the vanity metrics, honestly, like, with the kindest way possible, like, please piss off, because this isn't for you. If you want to build something that fuels your life and creates pure autonomy, stick around. So why this system? Like I said earlier, actually, I don't know if I said it. Everything works, right? You can run cold outreach strategy with tons of VAs and tons of secondary accounts. You can run tons of ads to a VSL. You can post organic content on YouTube and just get clients that way. There's so many different ways, okay? But what you have to think about is like, what do you want to sacrifice, right? Do you want to sacrifice your peace, your purpose? Like, what do you want to do, right? Do you want to have tons of headache managing people? That's what you need to decide for yourself. And that's why this system is the best if you want that freedom. If you want to work 4 hours a day, have systems run in the background, work with amazing clients that are high ticket, that you're able to deliver amazing value for, and honestly spend most of your time just creating content and building on top of that. And that's why and that's what I tried myself. You know, this is the best system to reach 20K a month profit. Simple. So what is the actual problem that you're dealing with right now? Or just in general, what's the problems within the market right now? The problems is funnels don't work like they used to, right? Everyone is posting value content, making it very hard to stand out. Paid ads keep getting more expensive. Posting purely organic is unpredictable. Only 5% of your current followers will ever see your content again, making it harder to nurture. Not only that, but competition is higher than ever, and it's only going to get worse. And people neglect personal branding and compete on price and product, which is a downward spiral. And you've all been lied to, right? Because the market isn't saturated. It just isn't. The market is sophisticated. Now, what does this mean? This means that in 2010, right, you could run some ads to a landing page, get some book calls, or even 2015, right? You could run some ads to a landing page, get some book calls, and be a happy dude, right? Ads were super cheap back then. It was also so new to run ads. It was so new to have a landing page. It was so new to book calls and stuff like that. But what do we see on this graph? Over time, people got used to this. They got smarter. They're like, oh, I've seen this before. Oh, I've seen this before. Ah, now I know you're going to sell me on a call. And in 2025, especially beyond from that, it's going to be difficult for you to build trust and build that connection with people if people know the strategies. They know what you're doing. That's why things are constantly changing, okay? So let's look at the market sophistication stages. So when something new is coming, right? Let's take AI, for example. It's very new. You could just be like, oh, I've got an AI automation system. It's very new, right? And people, they get giddy. They're like, oh my God, this is so new. It's the new cool thing, and it's very easy to sell. It's very easy to entice people with AI nowadays. But let's say in a few years from now, the market grows with AI. People know what the different AI services out there. They know, okay, this isn't that special anymore. And then maybe let's say 10, 20 years from now, even less, right? People are so used to it. So you have to introduce new mechanisms and ways of doing things. And that's where we are currently within the coaching market. That's where we are with the online space. Is you have to find a new way. You have to be different. You have to stand out. And to be honest, the next stage after this is that the market dies. That's just the honest truth. Like over time, things are going to completely die out. There's going to be different ways of doing things. Maybe it's through purely courses. Maybe courses die out and only coaching works. There's certain things that would just die out. Maybe people don't even need coaches. Maybe they have an AI assistant that just helps them with their problems, right? There's so many different ways that this industry can go, but we're currently in the stage where people need to stand out. You need to introduce new things. So it's not about providing value. It's about building a deep connection and having alignment with your unique mechanism, okay? So it's not about having the best results or having the awesome service or whatever. It's about being different and standing out and having a unique way of doing things. So let's look at the old and the new way. So the old way of doing things is having multiple complicated offers, right? Creating content on multiple platforms, hiring more team members to scale, and having endless outbound cold DMs, right? Adding more funnels and complexity, spending more on ads to scale, and hard selling on sales calls. And the new way is having one offer with multiple levels of access. I'll show you how that works in a sec. Leveraging a flywheel system and not funnels, and attracting dream clients only, and stacking profit and leverage for your brand, and using AI to streamline productivity, and having alignment with your purpose as a person. This is also going to come through on your content and how you show up if you're aligned with your purpose. And not hard selling and only accepting a fuck yes, I'm in. So let's get into the birth of the new generation, which is being an autonomy creator, right? And an autonomy creator is aligned with their purpose, their peace, their passion, and their profit. They're just completely aligned with those things. And because of that, they have one offer that has no headache. They do it because they love it. They have 90% profit margins and they change lives. And this all aligns with these four things, okay? So the problem is, if we just look on the left here, most coaches, they teach you to drown your audience in viral content and post multiple times a day. Grow your audience through force and always give value. Use ads to boost your best performing content. Use freebies and ManyChat to generate thousands of leads and followers. Be consistent, and it's only a matter of time before you go viral. You attract endless, I'll think about it, or I can't afford it people. You get broke people who just never invest in you, and your audience grows, but your business stays the same. But this is the thing, the reality of doing all of these things is you attract people who never buy, right? They're freebie seekers. You get broke people who never invest in you, and you attract endless, I'll think about it, or I can't afford it people, right? Just like I mentioned here. And I think I actually repeat myself here a little bit, but this is exactly what happens, right? You get a video or a piece of content that gets tons of views, right? I think this one got 1.4 million, 120,000. This was my personal post, by the way. 120,000 likes, 38,000 saves. But what did it do for me? Yep, that's right, guys. It did zero for my business. And this is even I even captured emails. I did whatever the gurus told you, market through emails, capture. it didn't do anything for me because I was attracting the wrong people. So that's why I would rather have a micro personal brand where I'm fully aligned with the person that is following me and fully aligned with their problems than just attract a broad audience and a broad group of people that have no idea and never give a fuck about buying things from me, okay? So at Creatr.One, we create reality shifting content, going from, I don't know, I think I need to think about it, to, I love your content, how do I get started? Okay, so again, what's the old way? Using promises, creating only value content, selling the outcome, targeting a niche, focus on going viral, and boosting the best performing content or focusing on vanity metrics. The new way is to sell ideas, create reality shift. And in Creatr.One, reality shift just means a new perspective of doing things. You sell your unique mechanism, you target your symptoms, you focus on impact, and you create ads based on quality, and you focus on attracting an identity, right? An exact person, okay? And the result is you get ready to buy perfect fit dream clients. You get leads that relate to you on a deep level, seeing you as the only option. And this is how you can reach your ideal audience every single day, and leads show intent right away, instantly warming them up to buy. And this is making sales easy and not forced, and it compounds over time. So hopefully you understand that, guys, is that when you do these things on the right, you're going to get these results. And that's just because you're targeting that exact identity, okay? So now let's get into the two paths that most people walk to, okay? So there's two paths. You can be a hustle creator or you can be a passive creator. A hustle creator is someone that's desperate and pushy on sales calls. This is have crazy guarantees. You have paid ads, cold DMs, direct marketing, focusing on pain problems, and have a 24/7 hustle mentality. Think of people like Alex Hormozi, right? Work all the time, fucking hustle, fucking go, post. Even like Gary V and stuff like that, right? And then you've got the passive creators. These are the people that love the automated, right? Landing page sales, loves the passive income, focuses on low ticket and volume, free webinars and free masterclasses and memberships, and have a work-life balance, okay? Now, I'll be honest with you, both of these fucking suck. The reason why is because hustle creators, it's time consuming, 24/7 stress, hire a high maintenance, expensive team. You become an employee in your own business. You have a high refund and dissatisfaction rate. And it's because you're hard selling people, you have a misaligned client, right? People buy something that they didn't actually want. Passive creators, on the other hand, they're time wasting, no personalized experience, you have minimal results, hire an expensive content team, stress due to complexity, fluffy offers, and a low profit, okay? Now, here's the problem. Both of these methods use funnels. It all happens with force. Even if you're a passive creator, you're doing it with force. You're trying to push people to a landing page constantly, right? And that's what we do different at Creatr.One, okay? Because when you do a funnel, right, it's either they buy or they die, right? Or die. Like if you push people through the funnel and they don't buy, it's very rare that they're going to be like, okay, now it's the right time, and they buy later, right? Because you're just pushing people through force. You're constantly trying to sell. You're constantly trying to push people. And you have to think of it like this, like you're trying to push people through this: unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, most aware. You're trying to push them through this funnel very, very quick, right? You're trying to push them from unaware, not knowing who you are, have no idea what you're selling, and push them right through to the end to be most aware and buy. And that's very, very difficult, okay? Even if you're a hustle creator or a passive creator, you're trying to push them, right? Passive creators are really going broad with their content, and it takes them not only a long time, but it's very inefficient, okay? So you have to think of this. They either buy or die, right? You push people through a funnel. If they don't buy, they just end up on this dead pile of leads, right? You never give them more value. You never educate them. They're just dead. And sometimes you might get a buyer. I'm not going to lie. This can work. It's just you deal with all of these negatives, okay? The problem is you always chase new leads because you're burning through them like extremely quickly, right? You got a leaky funnel. That's why those are dead leads here. And you're wasting hard time on sales calls, and you're selling the wrong thing. Sorry, you aren't selling the right thing at the right time, right? People might like want to stick around a bit and just see if you're the right fit, but here you're just trying to force them through, okay? So I might be thinking like, how the fuck do I solve this, right? And in our content at Creatr.One, we create content that repels people and not convinces them. Okay? We want to repel everyone that doesn't align with us, but the people that do are so perfect fit and they're so aligned that they just want to buy. Okay? So that's why we don't give a fuck about these two people, right? That's why I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you're not, trying to create content, you're an online coach, and you've got a few clients, this isn't for you. Okay? So when it comes to this, you want to have people on your account that are already solution aware. They already see that they've got a problem and they need to solve it. This is going to make things so much easier for them to buy, and you're not doing this with force, right? They already are seeing your content for a reason. So try to target people that are already at a bare minimum solution aware and create content to repel. This will attract people that align with your values and mission and who know, like, and trust you, okay? So like I mentioned earlier, we sell one offer in many different ways. And the reason why this is so powerful, especially with the solution aware, product aware, most aware, is people are going to be like in different stages, right? Some people will just want to look at your free resources. Some people might want to buy your low ticket or workshop. Some people might want to get community access, and some people might want to work one-on-one with you, right? But it's all selling the same core outcome, just different levels, right? Let's say, for example, you're a fitness coach, you help people get six-pack abs. Your free resources helps them do that. Your workshop, your community, your one-on-one, it still helps them get six-pack abs, but it depends on how much they can invest and how much they're willing to get that result, okay? The result is you get daily inbound leads, you stop chasing leads and start attracting them, and you work smarter and not harder, and you reduce stress and anxiety, and you rely on systems and not luck or referrals, okay? So imagine this with me. You have one offer, unlimited scalability, using one simple system. You attract perfect fit dream clients on autopilot and scale to 20K a month working 4 hours per day. Not only that, but you attract people that stay for years, not months, and you wake up every morning with inbound leads asking how they can work with you. Now, I know you might be hating me at this point, but the first episode is already over, right? The first episode of becoming an autonomous creator is already over. Now, I know you might be thinking, this was so fluffy, I didn't get the value that I wanted to. This is going to make you frame your mind for the rest of them, okay? So don't worry, I'm going to get into the Creatr.4 system, but just stay tuned and go to the next episode, right? The next episode might not be out yet if you're watching this like when I first released it, but if not, click the link in the description and go to the second episode, and I'll see you then, okay? Other than that, guys, don't wait for autonomy, build it. See you in the next one.